Salon, 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 my brothers and sisters, salon. I just want to tell you this because your pastors and your preachers, your bishops, is not going to tell you this. The ones in the Southern Baptist Church, even Catholic, yeah, I'm talking about y'all Catholics too. Y'all say Jesus, right? I say Yahshua or Yeshua because the Romans put a J in his name. Another thing, they don't tell you what race Yahshua was really is. So, I and many other brothers will tell you he's black. Not even my color black. He's dark skinned. And I show you in Revelation chapter 1, 14 through 16. His head and his hair were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as flame of fire, and his feet like unto the fine brass, as if they was burnt in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So, the ones that y'all been worshiping, idolizing, Caesar Borgia. Yeah, Caesar Borgia. That's what this whole decades and centuries, even our ancestors was praising. You have Russians had pictures of Caesar Borgia, and they waited years, and the paint faded. Not the clothes, no, not the clothes, but the color of the people's skin was black people. I'm not African American. It's crazy because Africa's another country and America's another country. I'm not, let me say this. I am an Israelite. You feel me? Not because of no religion and not because of no camp. Through my bloodline, I'm an Israelite. Descendants of Judah. I praise the Most High of Abraham, Moses, Isaac, Jacob, King David, King Solomon. Yes, indeed. I just want to let y'all know that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and mostly for the ladies because I have many women who are curious when it comes to want to be in a relationship or date me. I am pro polygyny, not polygamy. Don't get it twisted. Polygyny. That means I desire multiple wives. And I, as a man, is not asking for permission from you to get multiple wives. No. I'm just being honest. I tell you up front, yeah, I desire multiple wives. Are you with it? Or are you not? Because one thing for sure, it's not going to be no power struggle. And it's not going to be you trying to rule over me. You're not finna emasculate me. I'm a man, and I'm gonna do what a man's supposed to do. You have many couples and people in marriage. Some are creeping on their spouse because they too cowardly to be honest. I have never got in trouble with any women for being honest. And I'm not demonizing people who want one woman, because you have some who want one woman, one wife. Me, on the other hand, I tried it. It did not work. I am a ambitious man. multiple wives, it will have economics. I don't have to send my kids to daycare. I want a big family. I have a son, and the max children that I want is 14. The minimum is 12. Many women are different. Some don't want the same attention as the other wife. My first wife, even when I bring another wife, her clothes, her food, shelter, her wifely duties, even in Exodus, should not be diminished. Now, whatsoever. If my first wife want to have sex with me, she can have sex with me. Not because I would not diminish her for pleasing my needs. And another thing, just in case y'all don't know about polygyny. My wives are not gay. It won't be no threesomes. It won't not be no orgy. All that freaky shit. No. We got a goal that we trying to build. And when I add another wife, she will love my family because she's now a part of my family. I will allow my first wife to look for another wife for me. Because since I got her, she should know what I like, what makes me turn on. And people get this confused about lust. Let me tell you about lust. If your mama and your daddy was not lusting, you would not be here. I'm a man, I'm full of lust, and I'm proud of it, but I know I could control it. Yeah. Let me read something. It's 2 Samuel, chapter 12. And this is what he says on here. Let me make sure I'm looking right here. On verse 8 of chapter 12, he says, "And I gave you my master's house and your master's wives into your bosom, and gave you the house of Israel of Judah. And if that had been too little, I would moreover have given unto you such and such things." That's the Most High speaking. So when you want to come and argue about me about doing polygyny, you basically arguing what God ordains for men, certain men. Because to be a polygyny man, you have to have a goal. You can't be whoremongering. And when I say whoremongering, it's when you know a woman is a whore. She's a whore. And you want to sleep with her. That's whoremongering. But if you want a wife, you can have more than one wife. It's nowhere in the Bible that says a man is ordained to have one wife. Isaac had more than one wife. Moses, he gave him the 10 commandments, right? 3 wives. Jacob, King David, King Solomon. Oh, and let me go to King Solomon. 1 Kings, chapter 11. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughters of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites. Hey, all color of the 12 tribes of Israel. I know I couldn't say the rest of these words. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I know the context. King David got in trouble because of adultery. He sent his soldier out in the front line to get him killed so he could have his wife. That's the only reason. Not because he wanted multiple wives. King Solomon got in trouble because he was messing with different type of races. When I mean Gentiles, who was worshiping different gods instead of the Most High. You got some women my color who worship different gods. Yeah. So the ones who look like me, who worship different gods, you are a Gentile. Don't get it confused. Moses had a Gentile wife. And what happened to his sister? She got turned to to a color of a Gentile because she was talking behind his back. And the Most High heard the conversations, what was going on behind Moses' back. Made a prime example. I am pro-life. I'm here to build a legacy. I'm here to make a mark. One of the laws is be fruitful and populate. So you damn right, I'm gonna do that. I don't wear condoms. I'm like, old dirty bastard, I like it raw. If you would look at the ingredients of a condom, you would never want to wear a condom again. Why do you think women get allergic reactions from certain condoms? Yeah. You got, with condoms, I'll tell you one ingredient. To make a finisher of a chair, you putting on dry fucking paint on your Johnsons. On your Johnsons, yeah. And she ain't even feeling shit that you doing because it's spiritual. And then you have women who gonna tell me, oh, you just want to eat the cake. I love women. And as me loving women, I love to lead women. Yeah. You got some men who don't love women, and that's why they can't practice what I'm practicing. I would love my first wife to have a best friend. When I'm not around, I know for a fact it's 50% or more that if they in danger from a one dude that's trying to attack her, I know it's a 50% more chance they could get out of there. Little scratch up, but alive. Instead of just one wife to like 35, 25% again out alive. Probably sex trafficking, cutting up her organs and shit like that. Yeah. Moral of the story is, let a man be a man and be selfless, not selfish and possessive and controlling. You are here to help me in what I'm building. It's not the other way around. At least my wives will know who the father is and have a father in the household. That's my public service announcement. Shalom to the children of Israel.